sizzling. Can you hear that sizzling in the background? Sizzle, sizzle. So this is the Lazy Man Pan review, the Lazy Man Pan. When I first seen it, that is a proper bloke's opening of a box. I thought, genius, absolutely genius. Everything from a full English, like it shows you on the packet. Look at this. Genius, 5-in-1 pan. So they've gone for an egg, some bacon, 3 sausages, tomatoes, mushrooms and beans. Now I would change that. I'd go with black pudding as well. I'd keep the mushrooms and I'd definitely get some black pudding in there, some nice black pudding. This pan costs £30, but does it actually save you time? Does it save you on washing up? Because you're only washing one pan, not several, when making a full English breakfast. Now, the full English breakfast is a proper bloke's brekkie, isn't it? We want loads of grease. We want loads of food. We don't just want porridge, toast, avocado. I want a full English breakfast. So I'm going to show you what the pan looks like, if it's value for money, and if it all does what it says on the packet. So I'm going to show you what I've got in the pan and see if you think that's how you lay it out for your breakfast. But the big question is it value for money? Sizzling. Can you hear that sizzling in the background? Sizzle, sizzle. There she is. Let's move out the way of the light. Let's put my own light on. So in the pan, I've gone with some streaky bacon. That's 2 good streaky bacon, a fried egg in the corner, 2 black pudding, the sausages, which you can tell aren't cooking at all. Let's just see them. Move them across. Nah, sausages are not cooking in the slightest. Now the problem you've got with the pan, so first of all there's mushrooms here, the bean juice, because I put so many beans in, the bean juice has gone over. Now the beans are cooking nicely, the beans are hot. I've gone with barbecue beans, which usually are good cooked in a pan, but I'm trying them this way. Heinz barbecue beans, that's what I like on a brekkie, proper barbecue beans. But that is the Lazy Man Pan. What do you think? So there's a couple of issues here. The egg's cooked, the bacon's part cooked, we've turned it once, the sausages aren't cooked in the slightest, mushrooms, some are cooked, some aren't, and the beans, yeah, they're warmed up. Are they cooked fully? Nah, they're just warmed up. And I've got 2 slabs of black pudding over here. I've put a little bit of oil in the egg and the black pudding. Is it worth £30? What do you think? Put it in the comments now. Is that pan worth £30 to you? You can see from the pan, the sausages aren't cooked. I'm going to have to cook them sausages in the oven. So that is a waste, because the problem you've got with the pan is it only goes over 1 hob, but the pan is that big, it needs to heat the whole thing through. So even when I turn on the second hob, the middle part's not heating up properly. So that's a problem we've got at the minute. So the egg's cooked on one side, some of the mushrooms are cooked, the beans are heated up, the bacon's part cooked. You know, I like crispy bacon, and I don't think that'd get crispy bacon unless you focus the heat bang on the centre, but then the rest of it's not heating up. Is it a good idea? Yeah, it's brilliant. It's absolutely genius if it works as it was supposed to. Maybe it'll work better on a gas hob where we've got electric at home, so maybe I need to take it down to the George, stick it on a gas hob and then see how it all cooks there. Does it evenly spread? But for right now, you know, it's a pan that does it all in one. I'm happy with that. The Lazy Man Pan, 5-in-1. £30. It's online, it's from Mankind in Deeside Park. But does it pass a Dad Loves Food review? The idea is there, the thoughts are there. I can see why it's a good idea, but it's just not practical. Not for me with an electric cooker. Maybe on a gas, I'll have to try it again. But yeah, it's definitely, at the minute, not Dad Loves Food approved. Could it work for camping? Yeah, I suppose it would work for camping, wouldn't it? Just one pan, everything's separated. I like the fact it's separated, but I want a bit of that bacon fat, sausage juice. I want it going into my black pudding, you know, so sometimes I don't mind it all in one pan. That bacon's not going crispy at all. The beans are bubbling. The mushrooms are part cooked. Sausages nowhere near. And the black pudding's not really cooking. The egg is there or thereabouts. Beautiful egg. And that's it. The Man Pan. Is it worth the money? Yeah. That is a tough one, because the idea is there. It's going to save on washing up. You know what? Try it for yourselves. Don't let me put anyone off. Try it for yourselves. Maybe a gas would be better, But yeah, everyone, cheers for watching. Please tag someone in this right now before I go off who would love a man pan. Tag them in the post now. Everything thrown in one pan, and now I'm going to finish it off in the oven because I'm going to have to. The sausages aren't going to cook. And make sure you're following the page. Cheers, everyone.